you will never make it back. 'Cause this city, this town, is so much more than that. Baby, do you feel like surfing on the waves? Oh, baby, now we can freak it from Hollywood up to the Bay. Ooh, yeah, let me show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side,
Baby, let me show you what my side like. Don't get caught up in that limelight. All this water on my wrist, can't get the time right. I see you in hindsight, I see you as my wife. I see you with me in a 6'3", hair blowing in the breeze. It's your California dream. Yeah, tell me something I wanna believe. Tell me that you need me the way I need you on my team. If I see you in the spring, I would fall if you would leave. For the Mars and APs, they are ball in HD. From the west side with love, like I'm Diamond 13. Got me in real life, gotta say it for real twice. I'm from Southern California where the weather real nice. And the honey's not nice, still in the spotlight. I ain't gonna vibe. If you wanna ride, I'll show you what the west side. Show you on the west
show
side.
you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, we got what you want, we got what you like. Sunny days and palm trees, they'll get you. Just like that, when you leave, we'll be coming right back. 'Cause you can't get enough of this California. Show you what that was like. Alright, baby, won't you come and ride with me? I'll show you what that was like. Alright, California girls know what I mean. On the west side, let me take you all around the west side. Let me take you all around. 'Cause I wanna take you all around. Let me take you all around. Let me take you all around.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Allie LaForce. A moment here to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Hey, Brian. Spurs coach Greg Popovich last season setting the all-time record for head coaching wins. Also was selected as one of the 15 greatest coaches in league history. No surprise there. And Brian, with 5 championships and a gold medal, to his credit, he is in the conversation for the greatest NBA coach of all time.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads, 2 of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Well, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure, just a joy to watch. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Joe Harris out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And for San Antonio, we've got Jakob Poeltl. And it's Langford in at shooting guard. Now here's Irving. Pass to Harris. Poeltl with the block. Outside Johnson. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Though he likes to get to the rim and draw contact, Johnson will rise and fire from beyond the arc.
Irving up top, and he drives in. Nice move, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
From deep, Poeltl. And he can't get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Jones misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Irving. From the arc. Dives for it. And they get it back. Here's Harris. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie. Getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after him.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's Irving. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Here's Jones. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich, last season, moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, BA. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
Speed made the difference for Johnson there, getting him a little bit of room that he needs to get that shot off.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Harris has got 5.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else, because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
Free throw good from Irving. And some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, The bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, even after it appeared that there was a falling out, Kyrie Irving remains a Brooklyn net. Now, I suppose cooler heads prevail, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Irving on the move here in the near future.
Now here's Simmons. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Harris's shot is good.
3.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Jones from outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Simmons. Into the lane. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Langford. From deep, Johnson buries it from 3. Johnson's got 12.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And here's Harris outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 5 assists tonight.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Spurs foul. Trey Jones. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Simmons against Jones. Pass to Harris. Takes a 3. No good there. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
And Irving gets it to go.
The body control that Irving has, fending off the defense in style and still scoring. Love his aggressiveness.
And yep, it's good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's Harris. 11 points in the game. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Harris. Give him 8.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
Pass to Jones. To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson gets the 3 ball to go.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Langford driving to the basket. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
From deep, Pirtle. Brooklyn with the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Harris on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
3 points.
Harris has got 14 points.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Langford. And it's off from 3-point range. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Irving. Harris outside. Here's Simmons. Pirtle grabs a miss. Harris against Johnson. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Outside Simmons. Jones with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Outside Johnson. Over Harris. Johnson with a bucket. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs. Outside Irving, pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. Let's go with a three. That's his fourth miss in 7 shots. San Antonio leading. Here's Langford. Pure from three-point range. Give him 8.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Timeout call, Brooklyn.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
Change here for San Antonio. Some changes for Brooklyn. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Keldon Johnson.
And his scoring numbers have been moving in the right direction these past few years. He's continued to get better at adjusting to what opposing defenses are throwing at him, and he's finding ways to get buckets by any means necessary.
Pass to Warren. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And his recovery and injury prevention goes high-tech, Richard. Many players are starting to wear the trackers to measure the wear and tear.
Well, look, wear and tear, at the end of the day, players have more things to their access. Doesn't matter if you're talking about medical equipment, treatment, doctors, trainers. So there's going to be wear and tear because that's professional sports, but more stuff today have been instituted to help the players recover faster.
And hopefully prolong their careers.
If they're good enough.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. RJ, not too many teams are more willing to make bold front office moves than the Nets.
And we've seen it for a while. You had the Durant acquisition, the Ben Simmons trade. Brooklyn is never afraid to go all in to make a run for a championship.
Now here's Mills. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Back to Watanabe. Launches a three. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's San Antonio now, leading by 5. The three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Oh, it's just waiting threes for them early.
Here's Mills, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Coming off the bench and playing foul. Hits it hard. And Patty Mills, look, he's mastered that art. He's been excellent in that role for years.
Taking 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one. And Patty Mills in this league for over a decade now. Richard, what makes him the ideal 6-man, you think?
I don't know No, first, it's Patty's mentality. He's unselfish, kind of a team-first guy. Game-wise, Mills is a fantastic shooter, plays on or off the ball. He fills whatever guard role you need. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Collins, and he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Mills. The kick out, Curry. The 3 is up. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Fade away. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You train to trick one else, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And there's a whistle that goes on Doug McDermott. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Thomas. The kick out, Curry from behind the arc. And the net's another 3.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Wesley. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Mills to the right side. Here's Thomas, defended by McDermott. Here's Wesley. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Watanabe. Back to Mills. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Pass to Thomas. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
San Antonio leading. Here's Wesley. Nails it from beyond the arc.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter. Here's Thomas. Pass to Warren. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Thomas. Again, the net score.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
Okay, look, that move right there is a product of repetition. He's worked on that, and it pays off over that little larger defender.
Now here's Mills. The 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Richardson, and the bucket is good. And the Spurs lead by 12.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Now here's Mills. There's 53 seconds left in the first. And here's Curry for 3. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Richardson for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Richardson's got 5 points.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
It's intercepted. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Brooklyn foul. Utah wants it out. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Zach Collins, taking 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Collins. Both teams deciding to change it up. And both free throws good for Collins. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Sumner on the wing. The 11-footer. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Fires the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's San Antonio leading by 17 at the end of the period. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. Back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Well, the Spurs shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. They've got Kyrie Irving. Royce O'Neal is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Edmund Sumner, and it's Simmons in at the center position, locking down the middle. Now here's Simmons, and here's Harris outside. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Pirtle. Can't get it to drop. And Brooklyn going the other way now. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip. Outside Irving. Launches it. Pirtle grabs a miss. Irving's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Oh, look out. Here comes Keldon Johnson going up high and getting creative with the finish.
Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Making his mark again. He's shooting 4 for 9 in this one.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Nicholas Claxton.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. For 3, here's Harris. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 4 assists now tonight. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Irving. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
This is what makes Kyrie so difficult to contain. He can pull up anywhere at any time.
From deep, Hurdle. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here is Irving. 12 points for him.
San Antonio foul. 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Claxton, covered by Pirtle. Harris a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back. Simmons. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
I love the position of Johnson on defense and how he can affect the shot.
Over Simmons. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Johnson's got 21 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
That's good from Simmons on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Fires from the corner. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Irving for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Hurdle's got 4 rebounds now. Releases from 15. He shoots again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA, I think.
And they've got a lot of intriguing young players, but you need superstar talent to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And RJ, you had 4 finals appearances in your career. You've seen what it takes to win, man. So how important is depth when you're chasing a championship?
Depth is so important. I'll tell you a quick story. When we lost to the San Antonio Spurs and Steve Kerr had the most random impact. He came in the game, hit 1 or 2 threes. We couldn't double team Tim Duncan after that. And Tim Duncan went on to have like a 40-20 whatever game because we couldn't stop him. And so I learned that the role players will have such key moments, and that's why I was so focused in 2016 because I remember what Steve Kerr did to us.
Pass to Simmons. Harris outside. Left side Irving. Harris on the wing. Fires from deep. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 8 assists here tonight.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Brooklyn has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the 3-point line in the second. Simmons up top. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Here's Claxton. And they pick up 2. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter. Jones from outside.
Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Left side Irving. Here's the three. That shot off. San Antonio goes the other way with it. McDermott from outside. Sinks the tray. McDermott's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Irving. Got a piece of it.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Here's Jones. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jones has got 16 points now.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Jones from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Simmons against Jones. High post Claxton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Count that bucket. He's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Irving with it. 12 points for him. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
In the first quarter, they really attacked inside. Not quite as much sense, but the balanced attack seems to be working well for them.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
It's time for T-shirts. It's the Spurs Breakers.
Big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Claxton. T.J. Warren comes in for O'Neal. Curry, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons.
To admit, these are not the San Antonio Spurs of old. They're going through some growing pains right now, but you can already see that progress is being made.
The shot by Wesley, no good. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Now Irving, 15 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Watanabe. And And again, it's the Nets missing. This Spurs squad, Richard, is doing a lot with the pieces they have right now.
And that's just proof that their system works. Not that we needed any more after the last 20-plus years. They take young talent and they turn them into future stars, making sure that the franchise has a strong foundation that they can build on.
That's certainly a great history and legacy. Curry gets the bucket.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Count it. He's got 10.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Brooklyn has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pulls up on the wing. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
For 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Here's Wesley. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Give him 20.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Mills for 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Here's Langford. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Irving for 3. The shot no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Pass to McDermott. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDermott's got 5 points in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The 3 ball. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Spurs lead by 21.
Well, Sohan has been well coached on attacking the glass, and doing that gets him the follow-up bucket.
Pass to Watanabe. Fires for 3. Wesley with a rebound. Well, the Spurs shooting the ball with purpose. They're 68% from the field. Over Mills. And again, it's San Antonio converting. Here's Irving. 20 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Irving's got 22.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh, time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
One could be coming your way. San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs Ice Squad.
Sumner's checked in for Mills. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. the Nets in 5th.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Here's Wesley. He's got 22. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Money from the wing.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
On the wing, Irving. You can't hit that time.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Richardson. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Brooklyn with the ball.
Look, no matter where Josh Richardson goes, his shooting ability follows. Lots of destinations in his young career, but it hasn't seemed to faze him. That's called being a professional.
Pass to Watanabe. Johnson against Warren. 6 to shoot. Pulls up at the elbow. Rebound San Antonio. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. The shot by Wesley, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
There's a screen. Back to Irving. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 25 points in the game.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Langford somehow scores the layup in traffic. He's got 15.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Irving. 25 points in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Cameron Thomas.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. And there's a pick. Fires the 3. Here's Watanabe. And the 3 off target. And so the San Antonio Spurs, a huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. And I'm sure folks at home are looking at that schedule and thinking about making some friendly wagers. What about you, big fella?
Not me, Ernie. I'm smart with my money. I only invest in safe bets, like pizza. Hey, don't laugh, Kenny. People always need pizza.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Nets.
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, you just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. They've got Johnson, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. The Nets shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Irving. Outside Simmons. Back to Claxton. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. The 3 is up. Gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Intelligent play by Kyrie. He knows the pick and roll gets him some better options. And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Simmons against Jones. Simmons, the pass to Irving. 4-3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Irving's got 31 points. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013. Their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. Didn't work out. And it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Here we go, one-on-one. There's the block.
Yeah, the reach is amazing. Sohan will get his fair share of blocks during his career.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Yep, count it. Irving's got 8 here in this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Just a special delivery for the defense.
Man, he just took the contact and still finished. Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. And there's a defensive 3-second call. RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, with all the trade requests over the last year, the Nets started to seem like a sinking ship. But with KD still on board, a chance to stay on course, he's invested so much in his team. I'm glad to see him remain in Brooklyn.
Here's Claxton. 10 points for him. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And here's Simmons. On the wing, Irving. And he makes it on the layup. Irving's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Romeo Langford. At the line for two.
The first one falls. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. From 12 feet, they get the rebound. Here's Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
You gotta like how Kyrie just commits to his selection. Even the foul left, that's not going to slow him down.
Kyrie Irving. At the line for two.
Shoot two.
That free throw good from Irving.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for.
Both free throws good from Irving. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Jones from outside. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Got a piece of it and stolen by Jones. This one for 3. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition does decide more games than people think.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nets, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
The Spurs making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's San Antonio with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. They grabbed their own miss. The layup misses. The Nets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Simmons finds Irving from outside the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds in the game. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws can be an issue.
It really limits his minutes during close games late. He's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Here's Irving. Second chance effort. Tipped. Johnson with it. There's the triple. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Irving, the pass to Simmons. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Simmons has got 8 points.
Physical defense, not a problem for Simmons. His strength is one of his assets.
Out of bounds. Going to be Brooklyn's ball. And this break in action gives us a chance to see which teams are getting it done from distance. It's the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Nets in second.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
High post Claxton. Back to Simmons. Driving in. Baseline Jay. It's wide right, hits off the rim. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 14-6 run.
Look at the concentration from Johnson, able to take the hit and still complete the play.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
And the Nets making a change here. Mills is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Nets have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Fires from the wing. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Now Mills. Pass to O'Neal. Right wing. 4 on the clock. Screen by Claxton. Here's Simmons. The rebound by the Spurs. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Simmons. He's got 10. Pass to Claxton to the middle. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first basket.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Kobe's shot is good.
Good read from Johnson. Every year he seems to improve as a passer.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Now here's Simmons, defended by Jones. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And there's another one for the Spurs. And And the Nets shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. Simmons, the pass to Mills. Back to Simmons with the hook shot. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is fun to see. Johnson getting to his spots on the floor and just going to work.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, Brooklyn's shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Here's Claxton. 14 points for him. Now here's Simmons. Harris on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Here's Claxton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Here's Jones. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. It doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
It's the Spurs.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You look at the Spurs, way down in the conference standings. Lots of ground to make up in the final half of the year.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
Yeah, it's frustrating everyone, the players, the coaches, the fan. There was this idea that they might struggle, but I think the reality is starting to set in.
Here's Watanabe. He's got 6. Pass to Warren. Beyond the arc. Collins with the rebound. San Antonio's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Brooklyn's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Thomas. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Thomas has got 7 points in the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
He takes it in. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Brooklyn has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Sumner. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Warren missing.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
The outside leaner. Collins, no good.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Right side Curry. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. San Antonio ball.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Wesley. Rebound Brooklyn.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the inside. And he banks it home with one hand.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. Flying up to the rim for a nice dunk.
And the Spurs shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Here's Sumner. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 11 feet out. Watanabe on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Showing he's more than just a scorer. Warren is good at finding his teammates when they're uncovered.
Here's Collins. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
1:57 left in the third. Pass to Warren. Back to Sumner. Drops in the layup for 2. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple of years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Here's Curry. The Spurs making their last shot. The shot by Sumner, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month. Brooklyn, number 1.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Pass to Thomas from deep. And McDermott pulls it down.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Thomas. He has 7. And McDermott pulls it down. San Antonio's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Here's Richardson. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Warren with the ball, picked up by Collins. Here's Curry. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. Well, the Spurs shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Langford. Rebounded by the Nets. Warren's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the wing on the left. Here's Thomas. And it's blocked by Collins. He got it up. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so the San Antonio Spurs with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Brooklyn, Edwards out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Edmund Sumner. Then there's Patrick Mills. And it's Thomas in at the 3, the small forward.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
For 3, Collins drops in the 3.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
You know, RJ, we've seen it for years. The final minute of the game can take up to 20 minutes of real time, or sometimes longer. Do you think that's something the league needs to look at?
Well, the league wants to look at that, but you also have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the game. If there is strategy that you can use, whether it's taking a foul or calling a timeout, you try and use it. So the league has to make sure that they find that delicate balance of flow, but also allowing people to use the rules.
Here's McDermott. Again, the Spurs score.
I didn't see that crossover coming, and neither did the defender, apparently.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Mills, the pass to Edwards. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Second chance shot. He squares up and sinks it. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
3-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Outside Mills. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Wesley. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. And he's got 28 now.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Mills, no good.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Wesley, that's good.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Thomas. Outside Edwards. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now here's Mills. Back to Edwards. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Roby can't hit. The Nets have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Outside Edwards. from deep. And the net's another three.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Wesley. Edwards pulls it in.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Richardson. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Here's Johnson. And at last, they get one to fall.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Thomas. And here's Mills from the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Roby's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Now here's Mills. Here's Thomas. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Richardson. Mills against McDermott from about 16. The shot off that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Sumner, guarded by Richardson. Plenty of space. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the NBA always tinkering with the rule book, Richard. Any rules you'd like to see changed? The Richard Jefferson effect?
No, well, a lot of people ask me about the 4-point shot, and I just tell them, do you see where Steph and Clay and Damian Lillard are shooting from now? Where are you going to put a 4-point shot? All we're going to do is reward those guys for a skill that they already have. And I think sometimes you also have to look at the impact that it will have on the game of basketball. If you just have kids trying to shoot these shots or trying to see where they can come from, then you have no idea what it will do to their skill impact. So I don't think that that would be a good thing for the game of basketball.
Moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Man, they've been on the struggle bus here in the last few games, so his performance makes it that much sweeter. Fighting out of a rut like that, not easy to do. Here's Richardson. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Deflected. And it's Richardson penetrating.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And the Nets with possession here. Pass to Claxton. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
Here's Roby. Pulls up. They get it back. Here's Richardson. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And the Nets shooting at 31% here in this fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by Roby. Roby's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Puts one up from 19. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Back to Claxton. Left side Mills. Screen by Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. San Antonio calls timeout.
Now introducing the incomparable Spurs Breakers. Let him hear it there.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Give him another round of applause.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wesley. San Antonio again missing.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And here's Mills for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Here's Wesley. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
A nice shot by McDermott.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points. And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Here's Wesley. He's guarded by Mills. The shot by Wesley, no good.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Pass to Warren. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Roby can't hit.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Warren, shot is good.
Oh, love the confidence Warren had on that shot. He knows how consistent he is at that range.
Here's Wesley. He's guarded by Mills. And there's the rejection. Warren, the pass to Mills. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Wesley. He's guarded by Mills. Offensive rebound. Here's Roby. He gets it in there.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Claxton. Yes, it's good. Claxton's got 14 points here in the second half.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Wesley. That one a little long.
Normally he drains that.
And here's Mills. Warren with the ball. Yep, that one's good.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Warren. Mills with it. Working on Roby.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, he knew what was on his mind.
Timeout called the Spurs.
San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's San Antonio with it. Shot from the top of the key. Claxton with a rebound. Well, Brooklyn's shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Now here's Irving, tightly guarded. An open look for Simmons. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Lets it go from the wing. And Sohan gets it to go. Now Irving. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter here.
Now Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Irving. Shoots from the baseline. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
In traffic, you got to hand it to Kyrie. He makes maybe the toughest shots consistently in the league.
Here's Pirtle, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, we've seen coaches' challenges introduced to the NBA. I think they've been great. What's your take, RJ?
Well, the league does a really good job of working with the replay center in Secaucus, but there's one tweak. If you win your challenge, I feel like you should get a second one. That's just in my opinion.
Man, I agree 100%. And he drops it first. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for O'Neal. Warren comes in for Harris. Curry, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for Simmons. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And the Nets shooting an efficient 57% tonight. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
They were well prepared coming in and showed a real competitive streak.
Now here's Johnson. Claxton with a rebound. Jones against Curry. Pass to Claxton. Out left to the wing. Back to Mills. 6 to shoot. Misses the 3. Here's San Antonio now. They have a 19-point lead. Here's Sohan. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Curry passes to Mills. Here's Claxton, covered by Pirtle. Here's Curry from 8 feet away, drops it in.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Baseline try. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Johnson's got 32 points in the game. Now here's Curry. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you later.